are locked into a compound radio 7 days a week, 365.
Money. I'm here today with Raphael in the studio. I'll let him introduce himself and then we'll take it from there. So tell us a bit about yourself, Raphael.
What's up? My name is Raphael. I'm an artist. I go by the name of ADMK. I'm Afro-Caribbean. I was born in Barbados to British parents. And yeah, I've recently just returned to the UK. I spent a little bit of time in the US. So I'm back here now to kind of establish myself.
Oh, you are Bayesian.
Yeah.
You are Bayesian.
I said Bayesian. Yeah,
okay.
You know.
You dive in the dustbin. Okay.
Mr. Business, see you're rooting for him.
Yeah,
we know you're
of course.
Bayesian. We
My
know you're-
Bayesian people, listen.
Big up all the Bayesian people that's actually on the live right now. We got okay, pass them on to all the Caribbean. We're not leaving out anyone. And a
No
special
one's
big up to my
discriminating.
Jamaican people. We love you. And to Trini. Trini
Hey.
in the house.
Turn up loud.
Okay. So could you tell us a bit more about yourself? You know, did you grow up in Barbados? You know.
Look, she even got the accent there. Did you hear that?
Yeah, she did. I was gonna say. No, yeah. So I was born in Barbados. I have two older brothers. Me and the middle brother were both born there. My parents had moved there for work at the time, and it wasn't like meant to be a long-term thing at first. But I guess they kind of just settled into life there and resided there for a little bit. I grew up there until I was about 10 years old, and then I moved to the UK with my family when I was 10.
What was it like for you? You know, when you moved to the US? Because I can only imagine, as a young lad, you know, growing up, and then your parents decide to migrate to another country.
Yeah.
How was it for you when you had to, you know, start a new life, a new beginning in a new country? What was that like for you as a teenager?
Yeah, so when I moved to the US, I was 18, and it was very, it was a bit different because I was just finishing up like sixth form, and it's kind of like that transitional period where you're becoming like a young adult, and so I was really still figuring out who I wanted to be. I didn't even know if I was going to go to university at the time, but I ended up getting like a offer from a university to go there in Florida. And
Amazing.
yeah, I ended up just going, and it's kind of like the uncertainty of everything made the decision a bit easier because it's like it gives you a path to follow, and then from there you can kind of make your own choices as you continue to develop, and that's really what happened for me when I went over there. It's like I started to like find the things I was truly passionate about, so like music and stuff like that.
So you actually, after you finished college, you studied in Florida. You went to the university there.
Yes.
That's where you studied.
Exactly, yeah.
Could you tell us a bit about that? Like, what were you studying?
So yeah, I honestly didn't start studying anything music-wise until like my second year at university. I majored in social entrepreneurship. That's something that I saw my mom do a lot growing up. She's run like 2 to 3 sustainable businesses throughout her life, and so when I was living in Barbados, I would go to her office with her and see her do all that work growing up. So when I found out that was an opportunity that I had going into university, I just decided, like, you know, it's something I'm passionate about, something I'm curious about since I've grown up in that field, and I just let it kind of take me where I wanted it to take me. And that was my bachelor's degree, and then I did a master's degree in entertainment business. That was kind of where I combined my passion for sustainability with my passion for music, and so it allowed me to kind of think about ways that I can use those things in tandem, and also use my talents to like advocate for certain groups of people and that kind of thing.
Amazing. So in saying that, guys, everyone on the live, please show some love. Like the video up, please. Tap that screen, share it. We need to hear people. You know, we need to get people on to listen to Raphael. He's got interesting stories about his life. And his music is really amazing, and we're coming up with that shortly. So please tap up the screen, guys. Show us some love over here and share. I noticed you said that, you know, you didn't get into uni until a later part of your life. And this is something I always ask, you know, everyone that's sitting in this seat, because parents play a really big role. And your mom was more of an entrepreneur, you know, she ran 3 successful businesses.
Yes.
And usually parents kind of, you know, push their children towards the focus or, you know, their education, which is key in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But at some point, decided, you know, I'm going to do this, but I'm going into music. When you had to break that news to your parents, what was their reaction like? See what I mean?
Well, yeah, my parents, they're somewhat traditional in a sense. My mum was actually a very creative person growing up. So she understood, but she's also a very logical person. She was just like, make sure you have a backup plan, make sure you know that like you're more than just your music or more than just this career as an artist, you know. And I think that's something I've had to kind of learn and adapt to even to this day. Growing up into a young adult, I had to make sure that I knew that music isn't my only talent, and that I can use music as like the forefront of that and combine my other talents with that. So it wasn't really a thing of like, oh, we don't want you to do music, or like you have to do this or that, the other thing first. It was more like, just make sure that you use all your skills within that to set yourself up for success. And that's one thing that is really great about not just my parents but my brothers too. Like, all of them are, I'm not going to say super different to me, but I would say I'm much more like intuitive and creative in the things I do. Whereas
I can definitely see that.
Whereas like, exactly. And
guys, I actually had the pleasure of meeting him before having him in this seat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I had to like, the minute I met him, I could tell there was something special about this young man right here. And after a few chats with him, I'm like, look, you need to be on this show. We need you here. We need you to tell your story. We need to get your music out to our audience. And saying that, guys, I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to let DJ introduce one of his songs to you guys. In the meantime, please don't forget, tap that screen and share it the live. DJ, it's over to you.
Listen, I'm gonna give you his new one, I believe. Is this your new one, Inner Work?
This is on my EP that I dropped in January, Inner Work, yeah.
Oh, listen, you're hearing it here. It is some new music here at Compound Radio. This one here is some Inner Work.
No one to blame for the mistakes that I've made. Never gonna change unless I'm changing my ways. Sticking with patience, it ain't taking a day. Mix it with faith and you'll attain it with grace. Limitless games what I engraved in my brain. On a different wave, making a way to the stage. Now I live in the stage, you'll see me making a statement. Trip to LA to put my name in the pavement. I'm chilling with my G's. Early morning I'll be sipping chai tea. Rolling up some loose leaves, I'ma hit it lightly. All we do is make the music, never check the timepiece. I won't ever let them take my soul. Won't ever settle just to play my role. Veer off the path just to pave my own. Build another castle to claim my throne. I'ma claim my throne. Listen, I was 13 when I found a dream, but when I turned 23, what I found was me. All of this inner work, yes, it really hurts. I was digging through the dirt for my inner worth. Nowadays I vibrate at a different hertz, leaving all of my stains on a different shirt. I play the game until my name is in the bleachers. I promise you that pain is still my greatest teacher. I'm sticking to my word, gotta follow through. Questioning your worth, how you let your demons swallow you whole. I've been staying disciplined, I know many men wanna watch me fold. I am not concerned about the nonsense that you heard. I just do what I know. I just do what I know. And what I know is there's no one to blame for the mistakes that I've made. Never gonna change unless I'm changing my ways. Sticking with patience, it ain't taking a day. Mix it with faith and you'll attain it with grace. Limitless gains, what I engraved in my brain. On a different wave, making a way to the stage. Now I live in the stage, you'll see me making a statement. Trip to LA to put my name in the pavement.
Okay guys, so welcome back again. Look, absolutely love this song. There's so much. There's a story. There's a story inside with this song. You know
There's a
what I
story behind it.
There's a story behind it. Thank you for that, Mr. Pizzle. That's why I have to love him, you know.
Always got my 2 pence.
Management, you're not doing your job here, yeah? There's a story behind it. And you know me, guys, you can trust me to get the full gist of it. So I noticed you mentioned 13, finding yourself, you know, a lot. And yeah, I do love the chai tea, so I guess he's my favorite right now in this scene.
I'm glad. Oh my gosh.
So tell me, you know, what inspired you to write this song? Because there's so much, you know, you mentioned about your childhood and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of goes back to like when I say I was 13 when I found the dream. I was about 13 when I started kind of like writing my own original music, and it was very simple thing for me, honestly. Like I grew up on a lot of like R&B and like soul music. That's what my parents introduced me to at a young age. But when I was about 13, actually it was earlier than 13, but my brother went to a J. Cole concert with his friends, and he showed me some of the videos that he got, and I was like, oh, this looks so cool. And since then, I got really invested in J. Cole, and to the point where when I was about 13, 14, I had started to like kind of write stuff over as instrumentals, just like spoken word, kind of like poetry-based stuff. And my brothers kind of like would hear me from my room, just like talking about it or like rapping about it. And one day, my oldest brother Jonah, he comes in my room and he's like, wait, do that again. And I did it again for him. He was like, oh no, that was sick.
And you know when you've got your siblings telling you it's good.
Exactly.
They're so brutally honest.
Especially as the youngest, you know,
Yeah.
it's like you look up to them and it's
they're brutally honest.
Yeah.
So if your sibling coming to like do that again, you know definitely you've got something special.
Exactly, yeah.
So that is where it all started from.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it really kind of took off. My oldest brother went to university when I was about 15, and so it was me and my middle brother mainly in the house. And when my older brother was gone, my middle brother, he would literally like sit with me in my room and like I'd be like, oh, listen to this. I just wrote this like a couple hours ago, and I'd do it, and he'd be like subtly recording me on his voice memos and like send it to my other brother, and like it was just like there was just so much love and support there that really kind of allowed me to really feel like this is something that I can embrace and move forward with.
You
in
can
my
tell
life.
there's a bond there. There's a really
Exactly.
strong bond with you and your siblings. as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
Amazing. So I guess they must be so happy and proud that you're pursuing your dream in music.
100%, yeah.
Oh, lovely. So after you finish uni in Florida, that's when you decided to move to the UK?
Yes, I came back here. So I was, just to clarify, I moved when I was 10. I moved from Barbados to the UK, and I was originally like I'm a British citizen and all that, so that was like no problem there. When I was 18, I moved to the US. I spent 6 years there, and now earlier this year, I just moved back here. So this is my first time living in the UK as like an adult. You know, before I was in school and like living with my parents. So this is my first time really being here like by myself, for myself. You know.
So is it fair to say the UK is your favorite place to live?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's not, but
I know I'm pushing it, but you.
I wouldn't say it's not, but I will say I love Barbados.
Mr.
Barbados is
Pizzle,
like,
Mr. Pizzle.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Well,
Come on now.
to be
Is
fair,
it
yeah.
the UK?
Nah, I don't
Or
know.
you're saying Barbados over there?
I love a Barbados. I love a flying fish, you know.
yeah, same.
I love a flying fish. I don't know about the sauce, the susu or whatever it is. Like I gotta say it.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Cuckoo?
Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
my
See?
gosh.
Look, I'm even calling it the wrong name.
Cuckoo and flying fish. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I love a flying
Mr.
fish.
Pizzle, we need to fly you out back, okay?
Listen,
We need
if
to
I fly, I
you
might
out.
not
You
come
need
back.
to connect back with your roots, man.
I
Come
might
on.
not come back. I'll be real.
I mean, seriously, that's how it is. My brother was actually out there this summer. He actually proposed to his fiance out there, so that was really nice that they got to go back. And once that happened,
lovely.
we were like, okay, now we all got to go back as like a family, like get the cousins involved too. So we're hopefully trying to plan that for this Christmas.
Oh,
That'll be
amazing.
really nice.
So, you know, you've lived in like, you've been in London, you've been, you know, you're born Barbados, right?
Yeah.
And then you were living in the States. Again, where's your favorite place? Where do you see as home, really, for you personally? That you feel you have the more, you know, you feel more connected to, like, this is home for me.
I would say where I feel most connected to is probably, I want to say here in the UK, just because this is where I really started to like discovering myself. Barbados is like my absolute favorite place because that really set the foundations for me of like not just music, but of just like the people I wanted to be around me and how music could really like bring like great people together. Like anything I did in Barbados was like a family function, a family friend function, playing good music, people coming together, talking, dancing, having good food. Like that was all great about Barbados, but when it came to being here, this is where I really like just like started to discover who I am and the foundations of who I wanted to be like growing up, you know.
So again, so you're actually loving it here at the moment.
I mean, not in this weather.
You better
Not in this
change
weather.
your mind.
Wait. Not in this weather. Not in this weather. Not in this weather. I will say that. One thing I didn't account for when I moved back was this time of year and the weather right now. Like, jeez. I was telling Pizzle earlier, like, it's so cold outside. My toes were like freezing when I walked in.
Listen, I hate this weather.
Listen, Pizzle, back
If I can live in Greece all year round for their lovely weather, I would. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Great food.
Yeah.
Atmosphere. I mean, a smile, a laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do love the lovely British weather and a nice cup of tea.
What, and the fish and chips
And
here
the
on a
fish and
Friday
chips.
night?
Oh my god.
You're soon gonna tell me you'll get the bangers and mash out next.
Oh my god. So, Raphael, can you just let me know, yeah? As you were the youngest among the three brothers, what was it like? You know, the dynamics in the household for you guys?
Well,
For you?
for me specifically, I mean, as much as me and my brothers loved each other, I mean, we're boys, we're brothers, so like, we're always gonna like kind of have a rile up of each other, like get each other angry, like a bit of play fighting here and there. Sometimes it gets out of hand, people get angry. Like that's like classic brother
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
you know. Like it's just how we kind of operate as young boys. But it was always like at the end of the day, no matter how like angry or how like upset we got each other, we always knew that we were there for each other.
That's
And
normal.
that's
That's
like-
siblings love, you know.
Yeah.
It's the first place you learn to fight.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
really-
It's like you can beat up your siblings, yeah,
Yeah.
but no one else can touch your siblings.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly
That's
that.
how it is. And like it was very tough love with them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like they gave it to me very real sometimes. Even like to this day, like when we
Power
talk on the phone.
Rangers. Did you watch that growing up?
Who was the
We did.
putty? Who was the putty? The baddie.
I'm not gonna lie, that was me. I was the badly behaved child growing up. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it wasn't terrible, but I was just a troublemaker. I was a bit annoying. I got in people's faces.
I hope your siblings are watching so they know they're in the clear.
They might be. I don't know if they are.
They're in the clear. You ain't dumping everything on them. You're taking the blame for everything.
Yeah.
And mommy's learning the truth now that you've been the one making all the trouble in the house.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, you know, tell me a bit more, you know, about your family background, your mom, your dad, etc. And then what made you decide, you know, after being in the States, that you wanted to move back to the UK? You know, you left here, went back, and then you decide, you know what, I want to move to the UK. What was the reason behind that?
There were a couple things I went into. I graduated from my master's, and I didn't really know where I could go from there. Obviously, being like an immigrant in a different country kind of limits your options. So it made it a bit more difficult for me to do the things I wanted to more freely. I had to make sure I had certain things filled out, certain requirements done before I could like do certain things as freely as I wanted to. And for me, the goal has always been to do like music as a career. However that comes, I've always wanted to do music, but being an immigrant over there, it made it difficult to get into that because there's so many documents to sign, so many things to fill out, and just keeping up with the news even today, like they're making it even more difficult for immigrants to have that freedom to do what they want to in America. So it was kind of like, I want to say I made the choice, but the choice was also made for me because I knew that if I wanted to pursue this, I needed to make sure that I had like the foundation of being able to like support myself and support the people I care about, and I didn't really have as much of an opportunity to do that over there as I do here.
You know what? I'm happy you've touched that because, and I would like you, if you can, to elaborate a bit more on it because as a British citizen, sometimes people might think, you know, it's because you've got a British passport, you can just go to America, be there and do, you know, just about anything. You can live there. You
Yeah.
know, some people don't, because you've got that British passport, then it's almost like you're not a migrant. You
Yeah.
understand where I'm coming from?
Exactly, yeah.
So they don't realize how much, even though with that British passport, you still have to go through that system. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's for you as a British citizen. You found it really difficult, and that was the drive that
Yeah.
actually brought you back here.
Yeah, it's like and I want to just say like America's a lovely place. Like and Americans love British people. Like
Yeah.
they hear the accent and like they're either gonna impersonate it or ask you where you're from, like ask you so many different things about the UK. So like America's a great place and people
Yeah.
there are so friendly, so nice. It's just more so like, and that's the same with any country. You know, like you're going like as someone who's not from there, you're gonna have more restrictions than people that are from there. And so, one of the things, for example, was a visa. Like I was on a student visa while I was over there, and to stay there after I graduated, I had to find a job that would get me a work visa, and that's like a H-1B, and that was difficult in itself because there's so much money that goes behind that, so much paperwork, so much time that a business has to put into just like one or a few employees at a time, and a lot of companies aren't willing to do that, and that was kind of just a reality I had to face, especially with like certain policy changes and things happening politically over there. Things really
Yeah,
have
we
kind
can
of
see
like,
that there's a lot going on. At the
yeah,
moment.
things have like really become a lot more difficult for people that are not American over there, and that's unfortunate because I know a lot of people that aren't from America that love America, and I met a lot of international people over there who like are trying their absolute best to stay there and want to be there. It's just somewhat difficult right now for them, you know.
Okay, guys. So once again, I'm gonna let him introduce himself, his stage name, and platform where you guys can find him. Go over there, support his music. He's on every platform basically, but I'll just let him do that. Could you just tell them where they can find you, your Instagram name, TikTok, wherever, just so that they can know?
Yeah, so I'm mainly on Instagram and TikTok. It's ADMK, that's ITS ADMK, and on all music platforms it's just ADMK, that's capital A and then lowercase DMK.
So that's ADMK.
Yeah, 4 letters, don't forget it.
Okay, tell me what's the meaning. What's the meaning behind that?
ADMK, it's a shortened version of my last name, which is Adamako. It's Ghanaian, and so it's kind of family representation for me. It also kind of represents just like, not like partially who I do this for, but also like where I came from and who really is like empowering me to do this stuff, you know, because I have a great family behind me who like is going to support me and all my brothers, sisters, cousins. Like
You seem
who I
very
can
much
be.
connected to your roots. I love that.
I try.
I absolutely love that. So, have you been to Ghana?
Yes, I was about 11 when I went, but I want to go back again. for
How?
sure.
What is it like? Do you share some memories? You know, first time going there. What was that like for you?
Is that where you get the Agossi soup? Just want to know. Just want to know.
I did.
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
Pizzle is just interested.
Yeah.
He's just interested.
I mean, I have a very, very big family, and a lot of them live over there. So it's as soon as I went over, there was just such a sense of community, even just from like people we didn't really know that much. Like they knew maybe like my uncles, my cousins, my grandparents, and they would kind of they kind of just knew us through people. And when we were introduced to them, they would be like, oh, you're like, oh, you're Fifi's grandchild. Oh, I've heard about you. And like, you know, it's a whole kind of interaction of its own. And so there's just so much love over there as soon as you touch down, and you feel special there, no matter who you run into. Yeah, my uncles got me and my brothers involved in like his son's football club from like the first day we were there. And everyone just welcomed us with open arms. Like we were all good mates. Like we went back to our grandparents' place. Like had good food. It's such a nice experience over there. Honestly, I really do miss it, and I'm excited to go back soon.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so Ghana, watch out for your guy. We're rooting for him. ADMK. And please, guys, jump over to Spotify, YouTube, whatever music platform he's on it. Follow him on Instagram, on TikTok. So, guys, like up the live, share it up as we go into one more of his songs. Mr. Pizzle, over to you.
We are gonna go into, is it Fire's Code?
Fresco.
Fresco. See, look, I ain't got my eyeglasses on. You lot allow me, yeah. So I just want to clear that up. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna go to some Fresco.
Where's his glasses?
I left them at home.
Someone get this man his glasses.
I left them at home, you know. Oh my jeez. All right, we're gonna go to some Fresco. What new music? When did it come out?
This one came out June last year, but this is one of my absolute favorites, Fresco.
Okay, we're gonna get into some Fresco.
We need to turn that up because I want to know why.
Yeah. Whoa. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Everybody checking my fit, I've been in my bag today. Fresh to the death like I pass away. I dress to impress like I'm on a runway from Sunday to Saturday. Ain't nobody around here looking like me. I got the drip, I don't mean IV. They know they think I don't need ID. Gotta be the shoe, shout out to Spidey. Jeez. I rock the corduroy zip up. I like to smoke, don't enjoy no liquor. Grow that I'm bro, I don't need no clipper. Best dress, no need to consider. Just check out the feed, I'm rocking Adidas. Know when I walk, all eyes are on me. I'm bringing out steers, everybody can see. Everybody can see, I'm looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though. Look at my team, we don't do dress codes. Bob and Eileen, steady with the tempo. Shorty want me, just follow my lead. Says she want swing, we can do the breaststroke. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco.
One million of people, them love it, them say pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, man.
Yes. I love it.
Music, me say. Give the people what them want.
Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Everybody checking my fit, I've been in my bag today. Fresh to the death like I pass away. I dress to impress like I'm on a runway from Sunday to Saturday. Ain't nobody around here looking like me. I got the drip, I don't mean IV. They know they can, I don't need ID. Gotta be the shoe, shout out to Spike Lee. Jeez. I rock the corduroy zip up. I like to smoke, don't enjoy no liquor. Grow that I'm bro, I don't need no clipper. Best dress, no need to consider. Just check out the feed, I'm rocking Adidas. Know when I walk, all eyes are on me. I'm bringing out steers, everybody can see. Everybody can see, I'm looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though. Look at my team, we don't do dress codes. Bob and Eileen, steady with the tempo. Shorty want me, just follow my lead. Says she want swing, we can do the breaststroke. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though. Step on the scene, they see that I'm next up. Chains on me like they wanna arrest us. We not in school, don't try, come test us. I got the juice like Aguas Frescas. Bringing that flavor, you gon' want saving me. Telling her friends are my favorite G. Been a young baller, pulling up in that Impala. There ain't no taming me. Cameras flashing as I walk in the function. My fashion seems to cause interruptions. Speed the reaction, I don't need introductions. Moving the cast and I'ma lead the production. Looking so fresh, so clean. You wouldn't believe how close to death I've been. I move with the rhythm, can't step like me. Real difficult to get like me. I'm looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though. Looking so clean, feeling so fresco. Focus on green, cooking that pesto. Get it like presto, I'm in a festo. I'ma do me, that's what I do best though.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I mean, you say it's your favorite, but honestly, guys, this is going on my playlist. This is something that you guys can listen when you're working out, especially getting ready to go out because look. You need to look fresh.
Feeling so fresco. Yes.
Fresco.
Yes.
Fresh.
Fresco.
Fresh.
Yes.
What's the promotion?
It's all fresh. I
Exactly.
mean, this song is hot. And it's clean, guys. It's clean.
It's definitely bouncy. I definitely like
guys,
it.
I'm telling you, this is something you can be going around listening on your earphones when you're working out, when you're getting ready to go and you're driving. Look, man, get over there and start downloading. You guys need to start downloading, putting these songs out there for other people to hear and share
Fresco
it
by
and give some
ADMK.
love. Fresco.
Let's go. That's so I played that song. I played that song for someone the other day, and they were like, "Oh, you should do a commercial for Tesco." And I was like,
I know it's fresh. I call it what, Fresco.
Fresco. Fresco. I'm pretty sure that's a food brand. Fresco.
No, it is. I swear it is.
Fresco. I'm pretty sure it is.
Mr. Pizzle, what did you call it?
I don't even know what I called it.
It's the different accent of the year.
Yeah.
Fresco or something. What I call it?
Look, man,
Fresco.
we
or
go
something?
straight to Jamaica. Fresco.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
How did you come up with this? No, I mean, it's. I know you. Honestly, I can't even find words to describe this song, but it hits hard.
Yeah, thank
It
you.
hits hard.
And it's
Mr.
got
Pizzle.
a little head bounce to it
I'm
too. Do you know what I mean?
telling you.
It's one of those ones you could just be casually chilling, and it will make you get up and do a little dance. I'm not even lying. It's
No,
one of those
seriously.
bouncy ones.
Did you not see me?
Yeah, I did. I was watching you over there. I think TikTok was watching you too.
They also.
Anyone that gives dancing lesson outside of I can't dance, so don't criticize me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. I wrote that song. I was in Paris when I started writing it. I was my girlfriend.
You get about, don't you?
What can I say? I had some time off. I got to go.
Did
But,
you hear the British just came out of him over there? He forgot the Bayesian and everything.
Oh my gosh.
We.
Oui.
I tell you, having all these different accents and background up here, man, it don't get no better.
Oh mate. I try.
This is why you have to love Caribbean people,
Seriously.
Back to you, darling.
No, I was in Paris when I started writing it, and I was visiting my girlfriend. She was doing like a study abroad over there, and I was visiting her. She was out and she was coming home, and I was making pesto pasta, and so that's where the hook came from, right? Is that I was like initially I was like, oh, this is gonna be called Fresco because like I came up with that first and it's like looking so clean, feeling so fresco. And as I was cooking, I was like, oh, come to me like at some point, like the rest of the hook. And then like I'm making the food and I'm like, pesto. I'm making that pesto. Cooking that. I'm like, wait a minute. And like the rest of the hook just kind of came from there, It was especially the hook is like it was just so fun to write, honestly. And yeah, it's one of my favorite songs I've ever written.
Honestly, it's mine. It's going on my playlist. It's going on my playlist.
Thank you.
I absolutely love this song. Tell them once more again your stage name, where they can find you, because guys, you need to jump over there. You guys need to follow him, show him some love, share his music, download it. Come on, guys. We need
And
that
go to his
top
shows.
streamer
And go to his
also-
shows.
Yes.
and,
Yeah.
and share the life. So tell us once more where they can find your music, the platform, your name, everything, please.
Yes, so I go by ADMK. That's ADMK, capital A, lowercase DMK. What you just heard was Fresco as well. That's Fresco, all caps. Yeah, you can find me on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, whatever platform you use, honestly. And then on Instagram and TikTok, it's ADMK. That's ITS ADMK.
Nice.
Nice. Guys, if you've got anything you would like to ask him, feel free. You can, drop your question and we will ask for you anything that you guys would like to know about him. Yes? Just feel free to send that message over. And he did mention he has a girlfriend, so he's not single. So big up to girlfriend wherever she is for that song, yeah? Have him do more cooking so you get inspired. I can see inspiration come deep from the kitchen.
Cooking in the kitchen and the studio,
Have him do some more. Oh my gosh. Tell us, you did an opening recently.
Yes. That was.
Tell us about that, your show.
Yeah, so that was actually my first show in London, like ever. I've never performed in the UK really outside of like school performances. So that was my first time performing like my original music in like 4 people in London. It was really great. It was for this small company called No Such Theatre. They're like a small theatre company. They put on these improvised theatre plays, and yeah, they gave me an opportunity through like an open call on a website, and I applied through that. Not really thinking much of it. I was just like, oh, like good chance to submit my music. Some people get my music went in some ears, you know. And they got back to me maybe like a week later, and they were like, oh, we love your music. We'd love if you like opened up for our performance. I think it was the 9th of October. And so yeah, I opened up. I got like a 25-minute set. I performed Fresco, and that was my favorite. That was also my favorite one to perform, because I do this little call and response with people where it's like I'll be like looking so clean, feeling so, and they'll say Fresco. And they'll be focused on green.
So you get the audience to.
Yeah, and so they remember it. And by the end of the night, people will come up to me being like, oh, like what was that song called? The one where we were like singing it with you. And some people were calling it like the pesto song. Some people were calling it Fresco. Some people were like
Pesto song.
The pesto song, right?
we have also put our own on it.
Yeah, we got Fresco. What else do we have? But yeah, no, people loved the performance. I reached out to them. Like I got a lot of new followers from that. Some people DM me from the show being like, you got a new fan. So it was really just great to get myself out there again, especially since like moving back has been such a like strenuous thing to like settle back into life here and like get myself sorted, build a foundation for myself. So it was really nice to kind of let loose and be on stage again. I love performing. It's one of my favorite things to do.
But you know, how did you feel like, you know, as it was your first time, you know, in London actually taking the stage? Were you feeling nervous or?
Absolutely. I always get nervous before I perform. But if I'm not nervous before I perform, it means that I don't care. And so I'm like, when I'm nervous before it, I'm like, it's adrenaline. It's like, it's the feeling of like, I want to do well, you know? So I always like kind of acknowledge whether or not I'm nervous. And most of the time when I perform, like before I perform, I'll be like really shaky, like my legs will be shaking. Like when I was younger, I had like the craziest chicken leg thing when I performed.
Oh, not the chicken legs.
You
Not
know,
the chicken legs.
It's so bad. But like I would get the craziest chicken leg. And like I've learned to calm that over time, because I've had to kind of just be real with myself and be like, okay, well, nerves is something that's never gonna go away if you're like passionate about what you do.
Yeah.
So when I'm nervous, I know it's because I care.
Yeah.
And so like, especially before that performance, I took my journal out and I wrote. I was just like, this is my first performance in London. It's the first of many. Like, don't even worry about this, that, the other. Just like go out there, do your thing, have fun. Get other people involved, get people to have fun with you, like just show them that you're here for a good time. And that in itself is enough for me to be like, I'm nervous, but I'm gonna go on stage and I'm gonna kill it.
Well, I mean, you've got some really good songs, you know, because I've been going through your music, and I haven't found anything that I would say I wouldn't personally listen to.
He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. Remember that. Remember that, guys. He doesn't miss.
Your music is really good. So I think once you're able to deliver, which I can tell because I actually saw the performance.
Yeah.
And the people's reaction, the crowd reaction, I mean, it was really good.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understand about getting nervous and all of that as you've got a new audience in front of you and you're building. You know what? Let's go back a bit, because you did mention about the chicken legs and so we're not talking about food. We're talking
Yeah,
about
I know.
legs.
Listen. Don't even go there. You know I only eat chicken breast anyway. So chicken legs, thigh, feet. Yeah, you can keep that away. Legs, the foot. Yeah, claw.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, no. Okay, so you tell us about, you know, as a child, you know, was it in the States you performed? Was that your first performance? Was it in the States or
No, so
in Barbados?
So from when I was really young, I mean, when I was really young, I didn't get that nervous. It was when I moved here when I was 10 that like I was really like from a young age I was really into like stage plays, like theatre work. I studied drama throughout GCSEs as well. So it was when I got here and I was about 10, like going on 11. I was performing at this drama festival in Bath, and I was doing like a solo kind of like poem act, and it started off okay, and then it was like, as I kind of looked around the room, like the judges, like the adjudicators were there right in front of me, and like anxiety just builds up, and like I just felt like it started like in my chest, and then I made it way down to my legs, and like I had to like tense my whole leg just to stop it from shaking. And that's just something I grew up with up until I was maybe like 15 or 16. I always got like nervous to the point where I would like be borderline or actually shaking. Like,
So
most
at
of the
what
time.
point do you actually relax? You know.
Once I
when
get
you're-
on stage, yeah. Once I get on stage,
So it's just you get on stage and you're feeling really nervous, but once you're there,
yeah,
it's like it all disappears.
yeah. It's the
So
anticipation.
you're definitely
for
born
me.
for this.
Yeah.
100%.
It's always just the anticipation, you know.
Yeah.
That's the thing that really gets me. It's like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? And like, I let it just run through my head.
Yeah.
And then, once I get on stage, my mind is like completely blank. I'm like, just focus on what you're singing, focus on what you're performing, and it just kind of takes over. It's like I'm a different person, honestly.
Oh, lovely. You become a new person. It's like Beyonce saying she becomes Sasha Fierce.
Oh my gosh, the alter ego.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
are you looking like, is there an artist at the moment that you're working with to do any collab, or is there anyone that you would love to work with?
No one in particular right now. Like I'm always on the lookout for new people. Like I scroll through my TikTok and I see like artists from everywhere, like around the world, not even just from the UK, but that I'm always trying to get involved with them. I recently reached out to an artist in Belgium. He goes by the name, I think it's James Frieda. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he has this really cool kind of like boom bappy, almost like lo-fi kind of style, and I really like his swagger. So I've been kind of like talking with him back and forth a bit, but also like just from my time in the US, I know so many artists that I want to collaborate with and will continue collaborating with like in the future. So it's
Okay, so you've done a collab with him already.
no, not with him, not
Okay.
with him yet. No,
Okay, but you're
looking
to
forward
get
to
something.
that for sure. Yeah.
Okay, that'd be interesting. That is something we would definitely want to hear, and
Yeah.
we'd like to have it. Mr. Pizzle,
Yes.
would like to have it here, first place.
Listen, you know,
Yeah?
if it comes to my inbox, it will get played.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even he sent me some
We want to be the
songs.
first, all right?
Okay, I'll keep that. I'm gonna keep that in mind
So
for sure.
please talk to your guy. Yeah, please talk to him and let him know. It will be on Compound Radio. That's where it will premiere.
Yes.
Tell
You
them.
will get the exclusive for that.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so as you said, you draw your inspiration. I can see from cooking. Where else? Do you get inspiration from? How many songs have you've done so far, or albums or EP?
So I've done 2 EPs. I've released in total, I'd say about, I think, just around 20 to 30 songs. I don't know the exact number, but
Wow.
yeah, 2 projects. The first one was in 2019. That was me it was still kind of a hobby to me at the time, and I wanted to see if I could push it further, and that showed me I can. But I guess like main inspirations are really just from like the people around me. I feel like I'm very fortunate to have good people around me who are also very creative.
Yeah.
And like we just get into such deep conversation that we end up like ideas just come from it, and before I realize it, the ideas end up in my lyrics. It ends up in the visuals I use. It ends up in like all the different stuff that I'm doing and kind of implementing into my content, into my music. It's
So we're so sorry. A Donny named Trini walked into the studio with no manners. Do you know what I mean? But while we're on the subject, we got Mr. Trini. Trini meet Trini. When Trini met Trini.
oh my gosh.
Welcome in the house.
The Trinidad people. Sorry, but we was listening. Get
No,
straight back
absolutely.
in. Straight back in. Sorry.
Yeah, no, but yeah, just the people around me is a big thing as well. I think, yeah, just like I said, just the conversations we have. Like I have a friend back in Florida. Her name is Ashley. She's like, I consider her like a sister. She's one of my best friends that I've ever had. And like sometimes she makes like clothing from thrifted clothes. She like upcycles it and makes it into new clothing. And so like just the conversations we have about not just creativity but just about like life and the things we're going through, like it inspires us both to like do new things and implement new things into our crafts. And just like having that motivation from being around those other people, it's like everyone's kind of connected within community, and everyone's feeling that same kind of energy, and you can
give us one of your songs? I hope Mr. Pizzle have it over there. You know, that would actually inspire the young people, the young generation. You know.
I would say, I mean, this next one that I see, we got this one is called Bloom. It's a really like introspective song, kind of me thinking about who I am, who I've become, the trials and tribulations that I am going through and have gone through, and just knowing that no matter what you go through and no matter if there's like that uncertainty, you're just like doing your best and always trying your best, giving your best effort and your best foot forward. That's something I learned from like really young.
I think that's like a really good song, because I mean, so many people are trying to, you know, find out where they want to be, what they want to become in life. You know, people are on a journey. A lot of people. It doesn't matter the age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think this is a great song, and I hope Mr. Pizzle
I have it.
got it ready for me. So
I'm ready.
guys, I introduce the song again for me, so for the audience, so they can hear and they can go and download it. Yeah, and tap that screen and share it out, please.
Listen, this one here is ADMK with that Bloom. When did this come out?
This one came out same start of this year with the EP.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is fresh music for those of you who haven't heard it. Make sure you do go and tap up that screen. Make sure you do go and download this song. Listen to it on YouTube, Spotify, I believe.
Yes.
Yes,
Every
listen.
platform, yeah.
Every platform available. Listen, this one here, ADMK, Bloom. Pizzle pressed the wrong bloody button.
You just like
Let's try
fresh.
this again.
Sun shining down on my smooth brown skin. Oh na na, oh na 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 na. Sun shining down on my smooth brown skin. You ain't just another flower in the field. You hold a lot of power. Stay rooted in the ground and let your tears make you taller than a tower. I'm loving how you bloom. I'm loving how you grow. If you don't know what to do, I hope you're doing what you know. Just let it show. Oh, sun shining down on my smooth brown skin. Bet you never knew I could move mountains. I planted the seed, now I'm where the pollen is. All these bees round me, I will never bother them. Sweeter than honey, a real rich flavor. Don't need me no money. I'm in the season of budding. Protect my energy, keep my leaves real fuzzy, cause we are not buddies. New growth got me feeling confident. My roots go across a couple continents. This new flow sounding like some H2O. My glucose levels heading through the roof, bro. Soaking up the sunlight, glowing like some floodlights. I keep on growing till I'm done right. I'm taller when I'm standing upright. Sometimes it's hard to keep my posture through the long and I'm a flower in the field. You hold a lot of power. Stay rooted in the ground and let your tears make you taller than a tower. I'm loving how you bloom. I'm loving how you grow. If you don't know what to do, I hope you're doing what you know. Just let it show. Oh, the moon illuminates my face in the late night. I sway with the wind, waiting for some daylight. I bloom through the rain seasons and the gray skies. When the summer comes, they'll be picking from my grapevines. Produce copies of you, honey acres. These are the fruits of my labor. Tapped into the energy of the creator. Now I feel my roots running through the equator. Tall like an oak tree, pretty like a sunflower. I got some dope leaves and I hold a lot of power. My afro natural like some petals. I plan to grow to a whole nother level as I'm soaking up the sunlight, glowing like some floodlights. I keep on growing till I'm done right. Through the cold days and the longer nights, I promise you that you will make it to the summertime. A flower in the field, you hold a lot of power. Stay rooted in the ground and let your tears make you taller than a tower. I'm loving how you bloom. I'm loving how you grow. If you don't know what to do, I you know, just let it show. Sun shining down on my smooth brown skin. Bet you never knew I could move mountains. I planted the seed, now I'm where the pollen is. All these bees round me, I will never bother. Lately I've been wishing that I could go back to the past and have a blast. See the days that I've been missing. I always think about it, feel different without it. Wish I could take these thoughts and dismiss them. It's been a minute and I'm thinking about the days with my sister. We was dancing in the kitchen. Yeah, in the kitchen. Reminiscing, I pull out the handy, now I'm steady sipping. I'm forever thinking about the next time that we shall be linking. Head is spinning, if I could shed my tears, they'd be heavy dripping. Never thinking about anything except those days in the kitchen. Moving to the rhythm, wish we didn't have to put the key in the ignition. I'll be back one day, but right now I am on a mission. And I hope you listen, cause everything I'm spitting is running through my mind. But how come we'll move forward if we still looking behind? Put the blame on you, cause people same as you are hard to find. But I gotta turn around, I know I'll see you down the line. It's easy to live up in the past, but those times already passed, and they'll leave you at the back. Let it be, and they're gonna see you in the Benz. But I know that I'ma see you again. Lately I've been wishing that I could go back to the past and have a blast. See the days that I've been missing. I always think about it, feel different without it. Wish I could take these thoughts and dismiss them. It's been a minute and I'm thinking about the days with my sister. We was dancing in the kitchen. Yeah, in the kitchen. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I hope nowadays you have a bigger smile. I hope that there's no more negativity up in your vicinity. I hope you're happy, cause it's only positivity. You're bringing me, you're missing me, I'm missing you. So here's what we finna do. We gon' power through to the other side. Otherwise, we gon' end up being just some other guys. Let's go.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen, we just had some ADMK with that dancing in the sun. And listen, as you can see, everyone's all red cupped up in here. We're loving that juice. Listen, he's got a big shout out to say to Shan Shan. Go on, say your shout out.
Shout out Shan Shan, I love you so much. I miss you so much. Seriously, I sent the link not knowing if anyone would join, but like, wow, thank you so much, Shan. I appreciate you.
Lovely having you on, Shan Shan. Lovely, lovely.
So,
Pick up. Okay, Raphael, ADMK in the house. So just we're gonna wrap things up. If you could just tell your fans, people who are watching it live right now, what you're working on, what they can expect from you coming up. If you give us a bit more info before we wrap things up.
Right, yeah. So working on a couple new projects for early next year. The projects I released this year, it was called Peace and Release, and so that's a 2-parter. So I released part 1 this year. Part 2 was supposed to come this year, but plans change, So I've kind of moved things around. It's coming next year in March. It's gonna be Peace and Release Part 2, and so the first part was Peace, this part is Release. And so it's kind of like they go in tandem with each other, and they both fit a certain theme. One is about kind of like building up towards that, and one is about kind of letting things go, kind of being at one with yourself, all that kind of stuff. And you can hear that a lot through the EP I have out right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Quite
Nice.
inspiring. Especially Fresh Coat. Guys.
no,
Guys, I can't get over that one, I'm sorry.
Freshco was the bouncy one. Bloom was the inspiring one. Do you know what I mean? I've been paying attention. Don't worry about the rest of them. Do you know what I mean?
It's not Pasco. It's not Pasco. It's not Pasco, Mr.
It's
Pizzle.
Tesco's. It's Tesco's. He's gonna do the advert. It's Tesco's.
Fresco.
We're loving that one. We're loving that. So again, guys, you guys need to follow him on Instagram, to catch up with all his shows, to find out where he'll be performing next, and follow him on TikTok as well. Every platform there is that, you guys can find his music. jump over there, start following him, showing some love and like, get his music out there. You know, one thing I strongly believe is supporting independent artists. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of time, energy to actually build to get him to this stage where he is, and he's doing extremely well. But we need to get him on a much bigger, larger platform. And we're trusting you, the audience, to help us to do that. So,
I got one.
MDAK,
I got one. Do you know what my one is?
go on.
It takes 1,000 seconds for you to send a speech of hate. Yeah, because you got to edit it and do all of that rubbish. But it takes 1 second to press like.
Yeah. True.
Seriously, show more love. It takes
True.
1 second to show love and 1,000 seconds to show hate. You choose.
I can trust that Mr. ADMK is going to do a song for us on that.
Of
Because he
course.
draw inspiration from everything. I trust him when it comes to that.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what we haven't? Do you know what we haven't done in a while, and we need to do right now? I'm being really honest. We need a freestyle.
Oh.
We need a
I'm
freestyle.
ready to battle it out. I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't. You see, I'm just feeling really fresh right now. Yeah. Girl has got her lyrics. Come
Listen.
on. You ready for that battle? I will take you.
I was not ready for a freestyle, but
Yeah, just it could be even 30 seconds. Just drop us a couple bars.
Just give us something.
We do it to everyone, so you don't even have a choice now. Do you know what I mean?
Alright. It's ADMK on the radio, coming off the brain, you know. Everything I spit so insane with flows.
Same, yo.
So cold, yeah, you know. How I go with the flow so crazy. On a Sunday night so wavy. On a Monday night going crazy. And you know I'm with my baby.
Hey.
It's my lady. Yeah.
My baby.
Yeah.
See, that is how you lot do it. Whoop whoop. Shan said the whoop whoop.
Yeah.
She gave the pen and
Oh my gosh.
Listen. See, here at Compound it's nothing but banter. Trust me.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to play one last song from, ADMK. Guys, once again, thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following. Thank you for copying up the screen. And thank you for everyone for joining MDAK. As I said, guys, I can't plead enough. Follow him, share his music, spread the love. It's good energy, good vibe. It's clean. You know what I mean? It's something for the next generation. Even the older generation like myself, I'm still young.
In the name of Jesus.
Girl ain't gonna tell her age, but yeah.
No, don't worry about that. You know what?
Mr.
I'm always saying,
Pizzle.
child of God. I'm a child of God.
Okay.
So I'm still young.
We're still young over here. So,
Listen.
Mr. Pizzle, we'll take you home, and we look forward to seeing you guys join us on another Friday in the hot seat on Pizzle and Friends. I'm Miss BT Money, and I'm out of here.
Listen, I want to send a big shout out to Miss Trini, because we've got Mr. Trini in here and we've got Miss Trini. So I'd like to send a big shout out to Miss Trini, constantly working hard over there behind the buttons. And Nisha, we do see you sometimes. Trini, we see you sneaking in and making noise. You know what I mean? Oh.
Shireen broke off your butt.
Listen, it's too early.
We need to keep the camera on Miss Trini, because boy, she's gonna break something.
Listen, she be bending, whining. I don't know what's going on. If you lot can see what I see sometimes in here, even when I'm in the hair salon, sometimes I have to wonder where we are. We at a dance club or we at the hair salon? Do you know what I mean? But listen, guys, it's been a
Mr. Pizzle,
pleasure.
Before we go, I must say something. You can see my hair looking all fabulous. That's Miss Trini, so come down to here architecture to get your hair done.
This was also Miss Trini.
DJ,
saying.
Mr. Pizzle.
Listen,
Mr. Pizzle.
normally it is Miss Trini, but I got pushed aside for ATMK. Shots were fired.
What can I say? I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking. We have to give everyone a chance on my head because I'm like the dolly in that hair salon. Do you know what I mean?
So real.
But yeah, listen, it's been a pleasure having you on, guys. And listen, Miss PT Money. Listen, also, Mr. PT Money, when are we getting you on here? Because your album, I want to know, when can I get a feature track? Do you know what I mean? Look, Yeah, it's true. We want to know. Listen, I know you follow me on TikTok now, so I know you hear what I be saying. When are we getting a feature? I'm going to hit up Miss PT Money. She's got till December. How about that?
Don't worry,
Listen,
I'll get him in the studio.
praise the Lord. Listen, do you know the husband and wife dynamic's going to be crazy, though? Do you know it's going to be crazy?
Are you sure
Yeah.
you can handle that fire?
Listen, I might have to leave because I might be too young. Oh man, it's all bands. But Mr. ADMK, listen, we want you back here ASAP. Miss PT Money, you know you gotta be here every week, so you don't have a choice. Miss
Yeah.
Nikki, love, peace and respect. DJ Trini, listen, behave yourself. And Miss Nisha, thank you for
Big up
being
Lady
with me.
Nisha in the house.
We are out of
She's
here.
so quiet.
Yeah, always quiet, stuff in her face over there. Do you know what I mean? But we have on our last song before we sign out, and it's literally going to be just before the hours at 8 o'clock. We've got a show coming up, which is DJ Shockwave. He will be bringing you in the mix from 8 to 11. We're going to give you this last one before we say goodbye. This one here is ADMK with Business. Is it big business?
It's just big business indeed.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's just business.
Go big or go home.
Listen, we're out of here. Have a blessed day. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. We know that's not much for me, but anyway, have a blessed day.
Okay. It's ADMK. Let's go. Everybody that's been watching you a witness. I've been adding bodies to my hit list. If you hating, I can't get forgiveness. Hope you understand, but it's just business. It's just business. You a witness. I've been adding bodies to my hit list. If you hating, I can't get forgiveness. Hope you understand, but it's just business. It's just business. Counting bodies, they all frontin'. I'm riding shoddy, I'm one in a million. I ain't no normal civilian, I was just born to be brilliant. They know what the mission is, killing these beats while I'm making the dividends. I know that they listening, cause the skull in your head just sticking it back on Dominicans. I win again, cause only the realest survive. Keep it the buck, I don't need a disguise. This flow, it feel like the heat of July. You feeling the vibe? Business ain't about negotiating. Other dough we making. If I notice you slowly hating, you can leave through the door you came in. Cause I'm so sick and tired of the pocket watching. They don't pay attention till they see you the top of the topics. Try whatever you want, but you're not gonna stop it. No, and you can tell everybody that's watching you a witness. I've been adding bodies to my hit list. If you hating, I can't get forgiveness. Hope you understand, but it's just business. It's just business. You a witness. I've been adding bodies to my hit list. If you hating, I can't get forgiveness. Hope you understand, but it's just business. It's just business. So let's work. Hey bro, let's go. We gotta get to work. So let's work. Okay. So let's work. Let's get down to business, bro. So let's work. It's just business. It's just business. And I am the CEO. They don't wanna see me go. They just wanna see me broke. I see the leech has been lurking, but they barely reaching the surface. While you beg and plead for my service, it feels like I'm preaching to churches. Look, I hold my way while you waiting up in the line. If we ain't talking about business, you wasting all of my time. They watching the moves, you better watch what I do. I know they watching the kid whenever I walk in the room. Look, I hop in the Benz, what I'm wearing, it ain't expensive. My clothes, they been looking dirty. My training has been intensive. I seen your messages sending, the time you spending, my mentions. The hate, it comes with a price, so I hope you paying attention. You a witness. I've been adding bodies to my hit list. If you hating, I can't get forgiveness. No, stand, but it's just business. It's just business. You a witness.
You are locked into a compound radio 7 days a week, 365.